So the first method of brushing that we have is going to be the Bass method. And this is probably one of the most common ways to brush. It's good for periodontal patients as well as patients who have trouble with their gingiva or orthodontist patients. And what you want to do is face the bristles of the brush towards the top of the root or apically. And you're going to start moving the brush in a light circular motion along the teeth. It's going to be at about a 45-degree angle on the teeth. And you're going to try and push the bristles gently up to the gingival sulcus, or the area where the teeth meet the gum and the little spaces in between that. The next method that we have is the stroke method, and this is good for stimulation of the gingiva. So you're going to press lightly on the gingiva, less on the teeth. We're going to focus more on the gums here, and you're going to vibrate back and forth in a motion as well as very short strokes. And you're not going to take the toothbrush off of the teeth. You're going to leave it pressed against the gingiva and gently along the teeth. And then the modified Bass technique is you're just adding a bigger circular motion to the stroke. And then the rolling method we have is for kids with healthy gingiva and normal contour. And it's a pretty simple method. It's good for kids. You're going to face the toothbrush upwards, and then you're going to place it against the teeth and then flick down, just like this, throughout the whole mouth. And you're going to just press the bristles lightly and then over all the teeth, and just roll your wrist when you do it. And then we have the Stillman method, and this is to stimulate the gum and tooth area, and you repeat it on the same tooth several times. So the brush ends are going to be placed on the gingiva and partly on the top end of the tooth, and we're going to direct it towards the root or apically, and we're going to press the bristles in, and we're going to move in a rotary motion or circular along the teeth, and we're going to keep the bristles positioned on the tooth, just like so. And then we have the modified Stillman method, which is the same thing with the strokes, and then we're just going to flick down. This is the modified one. So you're going to add the Stillman and then the roll together. And then another method is the Charters method, which is good for braces and cleaning proximal surfaces. So we're going to place the toothbrush at a right angle along the axis, and then we're going to place it at 45 degrees with the bristles toward the occlusal plane. So it's going to be down like this, facing downwards in the rotary motion. And then on the mandibular, you're going to want to go up. So it's kind of opposite. And then we have the Phones method, which is good for kids and not adults because we don't want to damage the adult tissue. So with the teeth closed, we're going to place the brush inside, and you're going to feel the back of the brush like so on the cheek, and we're just going to do wide and fast circular motions like so across the whole mouth. And then a horizontal stroke is you're just going to sweep back and forth on the tooth and not up and down.
Go ahead and pass these out to you. And
we're gonna floss. And I'm gonna wrap it.
These are